Alright, I'm back with part 2 of the Undead Only series. It seems that part 1 was a big success and a lot of people enjoyed it, so we're gonna continue for now. At the end of the first video, I asked you all what your thoughts on giants were. They're not exactly undead, but at the same time, they're not exactly human. And the majority of you decided, well, pretty much everyone decided, giants are okay, we can recruit them into our army, as long as we don't go overboard and end up with like 100 giants. I think someone suggested maybe try to keep it round about the 10% mark just to give it a go. And that's what we'll do for now. So, first things first, we are going to head to the giant village and get our giants. This is going to be great. Hopefully, they will smash through the enemy's defenses and no one will stand a chance. Turns out they're terrible and they get killed instantly now. That would be just my luck. Alright, we have arrived at the village. It is time to get our giants. They cost nearly 1,300 each. The real question is, who am I paying this money to? Who is selling giants for 1,000 gold a giant? How do you even capture the giants to sell them? This guy is selling them like he's selling horses and camels. But either way, we're going to pick up 3 giants for now because we only have 30 men. That's going to cost us 4,000. But once we do start to recruit more prisoners, we will get more giants as we go along. And there they are. In all their glory, all you can see is their feet. Well, that's interesting, lads. They look great. So another thing someone mentioned in the comments was the fact that we could, if wanting to, look like the Night King. We could go into the inventory and it would be using cheats to spawn in the Night King's gear. I did look at it and consider it because it would be cool if we did look like a White Walker. But then I noticed something. If we try to find the Night King helmet, there we go. We have finally found it. You have the Night King's head. It's classed as a cape, which is pretty interesting because it means you can have a helmet on top of it, which is kind of cool. But it has 99 head armor. That was my concern. Would it make it too easy if we start rocking around in 100 head armor? I feel like it might be too much, to be honest with you, but you'll have to let me know what you think. For the sake of the playthrough, do you want us to look like a White Walker? Or would you rather do it fair and square and just use the base game armors? And as you can see, the body armor is just the same. 99 body armor, 50 leg, 80 arm armor. And to top it all off, I think there's Night King boots that will add another 50 to the leg armor. So you're looking at 99 armor in like every stat. Is that something we want to do? Would it make it too easy? I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think. Do you want us to roleplay the White Walker? Or do you want us to have a bit of a challenge? But either way, the plan for today is to keep the army going. We need to expand the army. We now need to get up to 70 troops. Meanwhile, we're still going to continue to try to level up our steward rank. The higher we can get that, the more troops. We're going to try to increase the clan tier, but we're going to need a lot of renown. Once we have a decent amount of troops under our command, it is time to take down enemy lords. Any lord we can capture, we are going to execute. As I said, the land of the living must die. It is time for the army of the dead. That way, once we start killing enemy lords, that should thin the Free Folk's numbers, making it easier to take their land. Just like they did in the show, we will be sieging Hardhome. As for all the other settlements, I don't know if I'll siege every single one, but we will definitely be taking Hardhome. And once all this falls, the Night's Watch. The Night's Watch is already losing territory, I believe, which is a bit awkward, but I mean, it's not going to stop us from going south. We will kill everyone we have to. I will take Winterfell. But that is the plan for today, so let's get started, shall we? Oh, and here you have it, folks. The first of the Night Kings is ready to join us. This is great. We have tier 6 troops. The giants are also tier 6, being giants. But we finally have one of the Night Kings we have captured. This is great. We are going to have to find a hideout or two, I think, since we can now have 70 men. I only have enough prisoners to go up to about 50. Alright, we have found another caravan that belongs to our good pals in Essos, the only faction that we're at war with, and we have it trapped in the snowy mountains. It is nowhere for it to go, so we're going to attack, take that down, kill them all, get a bit of money, and life will be good. Never mind, lads, it's outplayed us. It kind of just walked around the city and it's gone. Alright, well, scrap that. Alright, so we're starting to run low on funds once again. The Army of the Dead is just a bit expensive, lads. I won't lie. They're more expensive than I thought they'd be. So, what we're going to do is, we are going to camp this gate here, and we're going to attack caravans like this. They don't suspect a thing because we're not at war with them, but we soon will be. They're a faction from Essos, so once again, we don't have to worry about any of their lords showing up north of the wall to come kill us. And if they do show up, well, they will soon realize the might of the undead. Well, the giants stand out a little bit, I must say. Standing side by side with the infantry, you look a little out of place, lads, I won't lie. We've got the Night King on the far end. But you may as well charge, lads. As I mentioned before, we don't have shields or anything. Just attack. Giants, smash. That is your only purpose in this army. We can't really afford to take too many casualties. Hopefully we don't really take any. But cavalry is a bit of a pain, I won't lie. There we go, we've taken one. Can we get another one? Nope. Okay, this guy's mine. And, okay, he smacked me with a horse. That was a bit awkward. Come on, giants. Smash. Just throw your clubs at them if you have to, lads. Anything goes in battle. I wonder how the giants actually are doing. What's their kill count? They're on a 5 kill count. I'm assuming anyone they hit pretty much dies. It's just the fact that they've actually got to hit the enemy. That's always the hardest part of war. Actually hitting your enemy. Right, while the men clean up with the cavalry, we may as well march on the infantry. There's no point hanging around and delaying the fight. So, let's head on over. Oh, I think we just lost our first man of the fight. That's a bit awkward, lads. We didn't really want to lose anyone, but we continue all the same. We will not allow him to be forgotten. We will not lose. The land of the living falls today. I don't know what that guy on a horse's plan was. He's dead now, and we're done here, I think. They're clobbering the last man as we speak. This wasn't too bad. We did lose 2 undead, which isn't great, but overall, I can't complain. Alright, we have finally found ourselves another hideout, so we're going to stock up on some more undead troops. We're currently under 50 right now. If I take a look at the party, the only prisoners we have left are the Night Kings, which take a while to recruit. I won't lie, they do take a while. But either way, let's clear this hideout, get some fresh recruits in the army, and we'll be good to go. If this goes to plan, I'm pretty sure the giant's weapons do blunt damage. I mean, look at the size of that bone. It doesn't really have any sharp edges. It's just going to cave a man's skull in, which I suppose also kills them. But who knows, maybe the blunt damage will cause the undead to get knocked out. That also being said, lads, what was the point in waiting for nightfall? As if 4 giants can sneak up on your camp. Do you not see them coming? Do you not hear them coming? They are massive, and I imagine they're just as loud. And there you go. The bonk on the head knocks out the undead. This is great. It means we can get more recruits at the end now. We don't have to worry about killing them. I've got my mace so I can join in on the bonking. This is great. Oh, thank you, lads. I appreciate the help. But we'll leave the giants clean up the rest of this camp. We're no longer needed. Now, I can rely on these 4 guys to just clobber all the enemy, knock them all out, and we're good to go. Oh, okay, I say that and you're all having technical difficulties on one guy. Lads, come on. You can do it. There we go. Come on. We're having some technical difficulties. Please bear with us. Okay, I will see you at the Night King. Alright, here we go. Another duel. But thankfully we have the mace, so it's going to be a quick in and out. This won't take long. And the Night King shall be clobbered. Last hit and smack. And we're done. This has been a great success. If we take a look at the amount of prisoners we now have 19 prisoners per hideout. Much better than the less than 10 we were getting yesterday. So overall, great success. We're nearly approaching 50 men now, which means we can pick up our 5th giant. Add them to the army. Here we go. And that is another one. I think once we recruit all of these prisoners, how much men are we going to be on? We got 21 prisoners, so we're going to go up to 69 troops. Then, with the extra giants that we're allowed to recruit, we'll go up to about 70. So overall, that will be great. And I think with 70 troops, we should be able to start picking on smaller lords maybe. Maybe we can take advantage whenever someone's low on men doing a recruitment run. We might be able to take them out. We'll have to take a look. I'll need to find a lord or two for an example. Here we go. There's a lord right now with only 40 men. We could probably take them out as we are. We wouldn't even need to wait for the 70 men in total. And we'll start picking on lords like that. That should get us a lot of renown. And we work towards our goal of eliminating the land of the living. Alright, we have found another hideout out in the middle of nowhere, and I quite literally mean the middle of nowhere. We're going to clear out this one quick. I'll just fly through it. You won't have to worry about this one, guys. We're going to bring in the giants once again to knock them all out. And that will be it. I won't need any more undead prisoners. We'll have everything we need. It is just expanding the army then, which the only thing we can do is gain renown. There is nothing else we can do. And we're done. We have 25 prisoners, only 15 slots, so we have some extra reserves if needed. But if we take a look at the clan, we only have 70 renown out of 150. We've got to get 80 more renown. Without that renown, there's not much we can achieve, to be honest with you. We have to somehow get 80 renown. The only thing I can think of is by murdering lords. In which case, I think it is time to move on to the next step. We can't farm caravans all of our lives. We've got to think one step bigger. We have got to start killing lords. It is going to be hard because once we start the war, that is it. There is no recovering once the war has begun. It will be a never-ending fight between the land of the living and the army of the dead. Alright, so here is a rundown of the situation we're about to get ourselves into. The Free Folk. The kingdom north of the wall with the self-proclaimed king beyond the wall, Mance Rayder. If we take a look at wars, at the moment they are fighting the Vale, so hopefully majority of the army has already assembled and marched south, leaving their lands vulnerable. There are 6 separate clans in the Free Folk, and if we take a look at each one, you can see their strength isn't that great. Some of them have 1,000 men. A lot of them are averaging about 500. But there is a lot of adults in these clans. That is the issue we have. We are going to have to kill a lot of people. And as we start killing them, they're just going to replace them one by one. So we're going to have to play this tactically. We're going to have to find the weaker lords. And we're going to have to start picking them off one by one. And just run away. It's the best we can do, and it's the best we can hope for. So the question is, who is going to be victim number 1? Who is going to be the first Lord of Westeros to fall to the army of the dead? Another problem we're going to run into is that once we have started attacking them, we won't be able to enter any of their settlements, which is going to be a bit of an issue. But we can go south of the wall and enter Castle Black. So weirdly enough, south of the wall is going to be our safe haven, while north of the wall will be the battlefield. And there you have it. She doesn't suspect a thing. We're closing in on our victim. And this will be the first of the lords to fall to the army of the dead. Although that being said, they have dragon glass axes, which might be a bit of a problem. It is our one weakness. But either way, they know me as White Bear. Mark it down, you shall be hearing of me a lot. Actually, you really won't be hearing of me a lot. After we take you prisoner from this fight, we're going to kill you. Alright, we have officially declared war on the Free Folk. It is time. The war between the living and the dead has begun. This is only the beginning. Let's go. Alright, men, it is time to bring down the living. But as we've been through this before, I really don't know if you guys understand me. I mean, just charge, lads. I think you understand that. Yep, okay, you understand the command, give them hell. That's great. But we are just going to charge the enemy. We're not going to sit back. There's no point. I mean, we have no shields. We have no ranged. We have no cavalry. So it is just a charge. Fight till the death moment. And there goes the enemy lord. She kind of charged our front lines. Bit of a foolish mistake. The great thing with the Free Folk is their lack of cavalry. We don't have to worry about a lot of cavalry running circles around us or anything. The archers might be a bit of a problem, but we'll see how that goes, to be honest with you. Well, I don't think that cavalry learnt their lesson. And soon the undead horde shall be upon them. This is just the beginning. We will continue to expand this army. There's about 70 of us at the moment. Soon there will be hundreds of us. And kill them all, men. No prisoners. No prisoners. Execute every single one of them. It'll be interesting to see how many men we lose in the first fight, because if we lose a lot, well, this is going to be an awkward one. We're going to spend a lot of time replenishing our numbers otherwise. And there you go. We have already defeated the First Lord. Okay, that's actually not bad. Only one person died. All the others got wounded, so they will come back to us eventually. We got 10 renown, which is about the same as a caravan. Not much difference there. But the first of the enemy forces has been taken down. Of course, we're going to take you prisoner, and off we... Oh, we can't execute during a battle. All right, you've been spared for the next, 10 seconds while I deal with this. And now it is time for your execution. Cheerio, my friend. Cheerio. It doesn't matter if the world starts to hate us. We are undead after all. I mean, they're supposed to hate us. But we're going to quickly run to Castle Black now and get rid of all these prisoners we captured. We can also get rid of all this battle loot. Not bad, about a 10k profit from that load alone. Alright, you're going to have to bear with me while I reload my game a second. Mainly because I don't want this to keep being spammed. It drives me insane. Peace at last. We don't have to hear dun dun. Alright, we got some prisoners to recruit. Oh, it's just the one, but that's fine. We did get a perk as well that means we no longer lose morale recruiting prisoners, which is great. We need to keep these on the reserve now, and we need to get these Night Kings in the army. We only have 4 slots left, and we have 3 Night Kings captured. They just take way too long to convert, though. That is my only issue. Does our level affect it or something? The higher level we are, maybe the faster we can convert them? I'm not too sure. But either way, it is time to find our next victim. The man himself, Tormund Giantsbane. If we can kill him, that would be a big blow to the Free Folk. He's one of their main guys. Can we not, capture him, lads? What's going on? Why are we in some kind of weird dance? There we go. Alright, now that we got that over and done with, it is time to kill the man. He does have more men than us. He did quickly recruit a lot of recruits from that village he passed. But we should be able to take them down, I think. We got the giants at the ready. We got the Night King. We will win. Alright, men. Are you ready once again? It is the dead of night. It is perfect weather for the undead. You're not going to feel the cold. Overall, it is great. The enemy look like they're charging us head on, in which case, follow me, men. I will lead the army of the dead myself. Alright, Tormund. I do not fear you, my friend. You will fall all the same. It is time for the army of the dead to rule these lands. He's formed a circle formation, which is kind of interesting. He's now tossing javelins at me. Alright, men, attack. Bring them down. No one survives. Yep, stay in your circle, lads. It just makes it easier for us. We lost a few men to the javelins they threw, but overall, this should be a slaughter. They picked the wrong formation to face us, and well, it is time for them to die. Every last one of them. Where do you think you're going, lads? Where do you think you're going? I think one man made it out alive. Well, he can report back to the land of the living and tell them what's coming. Whether you're warned or not, it doesn't matter. It is too late now. We are on your borders. We are killing your people. It is over for you. I'm hoping Tormund having 90 men means we're going to get a lot more renown from this fight. Yes, 20 renown. Just what we needed. And once again, we only lost 2 men. But either way, it is now time to execute Tormund Giantsbane. I can't believe we're about to kill the man this early on. We've heard great things about him and he was nothing but a disappointment. So, off with his head. Alright, if we take a look at the clan tier now, we can see that we're on 101 out of 150. We're starting to rapidly gain the renown by killing lords, but we still need 49 before we can get that tier 2. Once we do get tier 2 though, our troop count should increase to round about the 100 mark, which will be great. It means we should have an easier time killing even more enemy lords. Oh, speaking of enemy lords. Alright, buddy, you want to fight? Oh, he has giants of his own. This could be a bit of an issue. Stop there, I would ask for your name. I am Whitebeard, leader of the undead armies. It is time for you to die, my friend. What does he have in that army of his? He has a lot of infantry. I did see a giant. Yep, okay, he has just the one giant. Meanwhile, we have 8 now, sitting round about the 10% mark. Well, I guess we try to take this guy down. If it's anything like Tormund, this should be a slaughter. If it's not, well, we'll have to see. It'll be a bit awkward if only in part 2 the undead army gets defeated. Although that's pretty much what happened in the show. The first real fight the army of the undead got into, they lost. Alright men, listen up. Once again, you are gonna follow me. I assume the enemy is gonna charge us head on. I can't imagine they're gonna hang around knowing they have number advantage. So we will meet them on the battlefield. We will swarm them and we will kill them. It would be cool if as we were killing them, they rised back up as an undead soldier. That would be great. But for now, we're just going to cut them down. Alright, men. Charge. That giant is going to be a bit of an issue. But I'm hoping our giants will come out on top. Oh, man. That club hurts, lads. The club hurts. Alright, we must slay the mighty beast. And he has been taken down. And just like Tormund, the Free Folk have been defeated once again. This was an absolute slaughter. That's it. The survivors can run away and tell the tale of the undead armies. But this battle is over. We even killed the horse. Take no prisoners, as I say. We lost a further 3 undead, but we did get 20 renown and another Free Folk Lord dead. Alright, it is time to ransom off all the prisoners. We don't want any of those. We could keep the giant to convert it rather than having to run north and buy our next one. So we'll leave him there for now. So that's 3,000 from the prisoners. And how much from the battle loot then? We sell all of that. An extra 10,000, not bad. We're keeping a steady income to pay off the men. We're not really earning loads, but we are at a nice 50,000. That being said, it is now time to execute another Free Folk Lord. Cheerio, my friend, it was nice knowing you. This is just the perk that we needed. Increase the rate of recruiting tier 4, 5 and 6 prisoners. Now the Night King should join us a lot faster. And I'm going to have to reload my game again because I don't want to be dealing with this. Alright, so at the moment our war strategy is going great. We are slowly taking down the Free Folk. We have defeated 3 of their lords. If we take a look at kingdoms, we've probably barely made a dent. I don't think we've made a noticeable difference. Okay, actually, if we find this guy and kill him, that clan is gone. So that could be useful. This one is untouched. Giantsbane, okay, so we killed Tusk and Tormund from this clan. But as I said, there's a lot of adults here, so they're just going to replace them one by one. But we're just going to have to keep chipping away. We need to avoid the main Free Folk forces. But to be honest with you, we should be able to outrun them, so it's not something I'm really worried about. We do need to find another hideout though. Mainly because we need more prisoners. We're running low on stocks. We can't afford to run out of prisoners this early in the fight. We are going to recruit some more into the army to recover the losses we've been suffering. But it is these Night Kings I need. They're slowly going up. Come on, pal. We need that bar to increase a lot faster. And here we go. We have found our next victim. And they've run away into a castle. Fair enough. Okay. Where are you going then? Maybe we can trap you. And have we got you? I don't know. We're in pursuit, but well, the chase is on once again. And there we go. We have captured another lord. Alright, this is great. We are going to cut you down, add you to the tally. You will be the 4th of the Free Folk Lords we will execute today. Alright, you know what to do at this point, men. Don't even follow me, just run at the enemy. They know what to expect at this point. We have cut down 3 of their lords. I wonder where the bulk of the Free Folk forces are. Are they fighting in the south while all of their homeland gets taken down by the dead? Do they not realize that the army of the dead is taking all of their land? I'm not entirely sure, but to be honest with you, I don't care. If it's easier for us, then that is great. Although a lot of these warriors have shields. Okay, and now it is time to get chopping. I think I might have got myself into a bit of trouble. There we go. Alright, the men are backing me up. They respect me as their leader. I have full control over the army of the dead now. I truly am their leader. But we're going to cut down this enemy army and we should be good to go. Stop the prisoners. We don't want anyone escaping this time. And, okay, I think he's got away. The lucky survivor. He might be the only one. But everyone else is dead. I don't know how many men we lost in this fight. The power bar at the top seems to suggest that we might have lost a few. We just gotta wait for that guy to run away. There we go. Oh man, 10 dead. Okay, this one was actually a brutal one. I was not expecting 10 dead, to be honest with you. She escaped? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Why did I not execute her the moment we started moving? Why did I run back to Castle Black before doing that? What was the thinking there? That was actually stupid of me. Well, the first of the Free Folk Lords have escaped from our army. That is actually a bit awkward. That was a misplay from me. I really don't know why I didn't execute at the moment the battle ended. Alright, well, it looks like we've only executed the 3 of them for now then. Alright, so I think I'm just going to do some quick farming just to get that last bit of renown. We're going to have to do some hideouts. That pays out about 5 renown. Okay, never mind, there's some enemy lords there. The free folk are back, it seems. Alright, it seems that the enemy lords have scattered. They have gone. So as I said, I am going to do a bit of farming. I'm going to try and find a hideout to replenish the lost men. If there is another hideout, where can one be? Are we going to have to travel far into the snow to find one? There we go. Okay, we're going to clear out this quick. You know the drill, lads. Bring in the giants, knock them all out, and we're good to go. Alright, welcome to the army, fresh recruits. We have 20 more prisoners to start recruiting from. This is great. We still need these Night Kings though. Even with the perk of 50% faster, they're slow. It is terrible, man. I wonder, if you have less prisoners, does it go up faster? So if I got rid of all these and only had the Night King, would he recruit faster, or does that have no difference on it whatsoever? Alright, we are back at Castle Black after our little grind. We needed to stock up on food shortly. We have 77 men now, which is great. And to top it all off, if we take a look at the clan tier, we are now on 155 renown, which means we're a tier 2 clan. If I take a look at the party, we can now go up to 108 troops, which overall is great. It does mean we're going to have to find even more prisoners though, because, well, this 20 is not going to be enough. Not only will the 20 not fill our army, but we need to have reserves at all times, mainly because I can't get undead anywhere else. But overall, it is looking pretty good. Once we get up to 108 men, killing free folk lords should become even easier. There shouldn't be many lords we will need to avoid. We will need to avoid multiple lords. There's not much I can do about that because we are going to be heavily outnumbered. But if we can get into one-on-one fights, we should come out the winner majority of the time. Which means next time, the full invasion of the free folk will begin. We are going to have to execute as many lords as possible, and once their numbers start to thin down, we will make a move for Hardhome. I don't know how we're going to take it, if we even can take it, to be honest with you, because even with all the lords being executed, the garrison is still going to be massive. In which case, I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we don't siege any places in this playthrough. Maybe the goal is to just execute them all. If we can kill them all, maybe we consider it a job well done. But as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, let me know your thoughts on looking like a White Walker. Do you want me to wear the White Walker armor so we look like a Night King? But then that does mean we have 100 armor in every stat. Or would you prefer me to continue as we are now? But that is going to be it for part 2 of the Undead Only series. As always, a big thank you to the Gwaggles members for your continued support. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, see ya.